All right, chat, this is my official 2025 Super Bowl prediction video. I just want to put this out here, not really to like try to make a statement. It's not like I'm coming out here saying this is my prediction. It's like I could go back and show people my prediction once it comes true, once it's correct, okay?
I got a schnog on my shoulder. So I just want to get this out the way. Obviously, the Chiefs and the Eagles are playing in the Super Bowl, okay? Two of the best teams in the league, very arguably, two of the most complete teams. Realistically, just probably the two best teams to be in this game, just from a competition standpoint. Okay, Schnog, could you go stand somewhere else, please? I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Now, look, I'm going to get right into this, okay, with my predictions. We're going to go first, second quarter, then we're going to go with the halftime show. My halftime predictions are what I'm most proud of, because those are the most realistic and have the best chance of coming true. However, third, fourth quarter, that's where things get spicy, okay? So I got a slow start to the game. I got the Eagles taking, like, a 3-0 lead in the first quarter. Like, it's not going to be much. It's going to be really light. Then I got the Eagles actually sometime in, like, the second quarter, so they're going to go up 10-0. And then by halftime, it's 10-6. The Chiefs get a couple field goals, but nothing huge, okay? 10-6 at the half, Eagles are up, okay? And I'm going to put this out here. That was very quick. We gotta save time. The video's pretty long, okay? It's like a 4.5 minute production here. This is what I'm most proud of, my halftime show prediction. So obviously Kendrick's performing, but SZA is gonna open. First person you see out there, first person singing all that. It's gonna be SZA. SZA's doing like All the Stars or something, right? What's another big SZA song? I don't know. They're gonna be doing either 30 for 30 or Luther or both, okay? And it's gonna be SZA and Kendrick's gonna come out at some point. They're gonna do a collab song between the two at some point. And Kendrick's gonna come out, he's gonna do a little bit, but SZA's gonna start us off, okay? Now Kendrick's out here, SZA's gone, okay? Like, some of those songs have played, but SZA and Kendrick have done a little part. 2-3 songs maybe together at most. Maad City, right away, that's Kendrick's first song, okay? You're gonna be hitting us with the hype, it's gonna turn up, and it's gonna like say, like, Kendrick is here. After Maad City, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't go into something like All Right, you know, but just the chorus, you know, we're not gonna really do anything with that, but we're gonna do like a little like 30-second intermission of All Right. Then, King's Dead is gonna start playing. You might be saying, MrGoat, why the fuck is King's Dead playing? King's Dead, we're gonna do the chorus with Kendrick, and then we're gonna do J-Rock's verse. J-Rock comes out, oh my god, it's J-Rock. Kendrick's been homies with J-Rock since like forever. So he's gonna get him right, okay? He's gonna have J-Rock out at the Super Bowl with him. That's another guest. Then they do the Wow Freestyle, and people like, not like, obviously if you're a Kendrick fan, you know this song, but not a lot of people know it. It's not mainstream by any means, especially in 2025. Maybe when it came out it was popping, but now it's like, people have forgotten about that, right? They're gonna pop out, that's gonna be the most underground song here. But that shit slaps, okay? And I was contemplating between having J-Rock be my second guest, because this is kind of a confirmed guest. I feel like J-Rock is my second guest. I was kind of debating if it was him or Dre, but Dre was already at the Super Bowl in 21, so it wouldn't make sense to have him come back. Let's say hypothetically Dre comes out, they could play The Recipe, and that's about all that like they would play together, and then they might do a Dre song, like Still Dre, some really popular shit by him, but some hype shit, you know, they'll get him going. Back to Kendrick now, we're going to hit him with Humble, and then we're going to hit him with DNA. Back-to-back bangers. We're going to do like a verse of Humble with the chorus, obviously, and then we're going to do like just the chorus of DNA, maybe the first verse of it, you know. It's hype shit though, 2 hype songs back-to-back. This will take up about 3 minutes total, max, between those 2 songs, and now we're about 8 or 9 minutes into the set, we're going to get into GNX now. Obviously, Luther probably already played, I feel like that's an opening song, but now we get into GNX. We play Squabble Up, but we only play like the broccoli snippet part. Woke up looking for the broccoli, hot tea, keep a hole on thick of my seat, ownership, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet. Sorry, I felt really empowered singing that. I haven't listened to Kendrick for months. Like, I've heard him, but I haven't listened to him like, as like, I'm listening to Kendrick today, you know? After that, we're gonna go into Hey Now, we're gonna go into TV Off, and this isn't in any particular order, but we're gonna go into Hey Now, TV Off, he's gonna do the chorus of TV Off, and then he's gonna do the mustard verse, you know? That second beat of TV Off. We're gonna go into Heart Part 6, okay? Heart Part 6 is a beautiful song. We're gonna do like the second verse maybe, and the chorus of Heart Part 6, something like that, and then the final song is gonna be Not Like Us. They 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 not like us. And then you're going to think, okay, he's going to go into talking about disrespecting the Bay and Pac and, you know, that line. I can't think of the exact line for some reason. No. He's going to go into an not unreleased, but just an unheard new verse on the song. And it's going to be clean. Obviously, it's going to be designed for the Super Bowl. It's going to be clean. It's going to be catchy. Obviously, it's going to be a good verse. It's Kendrick. It's going to, like, have a deeper message. It's going to be, like, one more blow to Drake. Obviously, we've been knocking Drake's socks off for, like, almost a year now, right? And I don't say we because I'm not a Kendrick fan or a Drake fan. I'm not gonna pick sides. Those are like, it's almost as bad as like Democrats and Republicans. Like it's almost that bad. People will be so hard stuck on Kendrick winning the beef, which he arguably did, but they'll just be stuck on it. Like it's been almost a year, man. Let it go. But that's gonna be one more blow to Drake, and I'm not even trying to drag the beef with that. I'm just saying it's gonna be a blow to Drake. It's gonna be a new verse, and if I predict that right, you guys owe me 1,600 subscribers. Anyway, back to the boring game. Third quarter, 10-6. Eagles are up. The Eagles drop a tutty. The Chiefs get a field goal. The Eagles get a field goal. The Eagles drop a tutty. 27-9 going into the fourth. And I already made these predictions up. This isn't like on the spot thinking. I've already calculated this formula in my head, okay? Chiefs have the ball going into the fourth, though. They're going to score a touchdown pretty early on in the fourth, and they're going to go for 2. They're going to get it, making it 27-17. Suddenly it goes from a 27-9 game to a 27-17 game, which really brings it closer than like we were thinking. And the Eagles, they're driving. They're looking like they can actually go score again. They're looking strong as hell, but Jalen Hurts, he just fucks up. He throws a pick. And the return on the pick's pretty good. The Chiefs have good field position. They pretty quickly get a touchdown. Now it's 27-24. It's a fucking field goal separating the two teams. And there's like 8 minutes left in the fourth. Like, it's crazy shit. However, the Eagles are able to go get a field goal. You know, their drive stopped short, but they get a pretty good field goal. They chip it in for the most part. You know, they're just not risking it. They're trying to get the points on the board. 30-24. Eagles are up. About 4 minutes left in the fourth. The Chiefs are driving, and the Chiefs managed to get that tutty. 31-30. We'll say about 3 minutes left in the fourth. 31-30, though. the Chiefs are up by 1 fucking point. 3 minutes left. The Eagles have 3 timeouts. The Eagles are driving the field. They're commanding it. The Chiefs are putting up a fucking fight on defense, though. And as the clock runs down, the Eagles are in field goal position, right? It's a long field goal. It's like a 45-yarder, somewhere in the 40s range, you know, but they're in field goal position. So they wind the clock down to 3 seconds, call their final timeout. 3 seconds left. Here come the Eagles, the kicker. Sorry, I don't know their kicker's name off the top of my head, but if I did, I'd mention him. But here we go, right? Fucking boom. That shit is slightly left. Eagles lose the Super Bowl because they missed the kick, which wasn't even like that hard to obtain. We're in a fucking dome. 2 of the touchdowns the Chiefs score are going to be Mahomes' aerial attacks. 1 to Kelsey, 1 to DeAndre Hopkins. And then there's going to be a ground attack with Kareem Hunt going up the middle for a touchdown. Maybe that could be their first tutty or something, you know. However, of the 3 Eagles touchdowns, I got Saquon rushing in 2 of them, and then we're going to have a Jalen Hurts scramble. So no aerial threats. No aerial threats. We're going to have all rushing touchdowns. One of them's going to be a Hurts scramble. The other 2 are Saquon. And Saquon's going to have a crazy game. I got Saquon for over 150 yards easily. I don't know what the actual line is for sports betting, but I have him over 150 yards. I have Jalen Hurts over 200 yards passing. I have Mahomes over 250 yards passing. I have Kelsey over 35 yards receiving. He's not going to have a crazy game, but he's going to be doing good. I got Kareem Hunt over 65 yards rushing. Like, it's crazy. But the Chiefs are going to win 31-30, and there's gonna be like a bad call at the end on the Eagles drive. Maybe Hurts comes back, he snaps it, chucks that shit up, right? There's like 2 receivers in the area. One of them's pretty obviously kind of like being tugged on, and he's like fucking like a few inches away from grabbing the ball. It's gonna be some shit like that, and it's not really gonna be a foul. Like, it's like a good call to not call it, because it's like barely like, maybe he's like kind of being touched, but not really. It's just like a handout, you know? But everybody's gonna bitch about it on Twitter tomorrow. So that's going to happen. I feel like that's a lock. That's going to happen. And even if there isn't really a good call, some asshole on Reddit will find a way to make it about the Chiefs are cheaters, which I think the Chiefs know that they get calls in their favor just because, you know, they are the best team in the league. The NFL probably has a little bit to do with them getting good calls. But it's going to actually be pretty fair this time, I think. But hey, that's just me. I make a lot of really bad predictions. I'm not really good when it comes to guessing sports outcomes. I tried to guess the NBA playoffs last year, and my bronze sexuality took me to guessing that LeBron would win the finals. He got knocked out in 5 first round, unfortunately.
But hey, that's just me. You don't have to, if you're sports betting or anything, you don't have to agree with what I'm saying, but I'm just putting it out there. This is my take on the game, so.
That's about it. See ya.